You know that feeling when you just want to make a track? You just want to make it right now, no bullshit. You just want to put down a beat, a bass line, a melody, a keyboard part, it's some chords, a guitar, and a slidey thing, and a percussive thing, and a shrimpish, all that stuff. You want to do that like right now. Like, well, let's try it. First, you're going to want to get a beat going. You're going to want to get a tempo, a feel. What do you want the beat to do? There's so many different things you can choose from. You could open up a sample bank and try something that feels like, or like, I mean, shit, you could even do, but hey, wait, that's too much. Don't worry about that. Here's what I got. Do you want to have that bass that just rumbles, that just goes for it? Or do you want to have a bass that is more melodic and just flows around? You could have 808s. You could have a bass guitar. You could have a synth bass. You could even, but maybe another day. This is what I came up with. Chords can really make the story come alive in a song. The movement of the chords helps the journey of the song open up. Having a simple melody is the best route to go. Because mostly if you're making a beat, it's probably either for an instrumental track or you're making it for a rapper or a singer. Counter melodies are great, but they usually come after the vocal. So if you have a vocal idea, come up with that and then bring the melody in as support. The most important step is keep it simple. You'll have plenty of time to make things more intricate and complicated and build stuff off things that are great ideas once you get a little further on in the song. I think the hardest thing is to resist the temptation to put a ton of layers on things. Less is more. I suffer from TMLS, too many layer syndrome. Happens to the best of us. Once you've got all the pieces together, you need to start creating how it's going to sound to the listener. Pulling up the highs here, the lows here, pulling down things that are making it sound too muddy, taking out some room sound. Making a simple master on a quick beat that you just made is so essential because when you go out to play that in your car or on your headphones, you want it to sound nice. You want it to sound good. And if you end up actually DJing that at a big club, it's best to have a system to go to for a quick master. Making a quick beat or an instrumental idea for a friend or a collaboration shouldn't take forever. Learning how to sculpt something quickly, it's not going to be perfect, but it'll get the idea across in the best way possible. Making sure your levels are right, making sure your mix is the best you can. Taking a little time and figuring out those things before you send it to someone is really important. The last thing you want to do is send something that's blown out or has way too much of this or that because your speakers do this or that, or you don't have the right plugins for this or that. There's always going to be some reason. But even with the base level plugins on any DAW or recording software, or even in video software, there are things you can do in all of that software to make your mix a little better. So give it a try, look up some tutorials on YouTube, and come back next time. We'll see you soon.